17. I'm doing these on the same day because I wasn't able to do it yesterday. And so I'm catching up and getting you guys, because for the past 3 years, I've been reading the Bible and I am just fascinated with how God is moving in my life. And so I encourage you to put eyeballs in this book that the Lord has given us, not only because it's our weapon, but because that's where God is. Like, you get to know God here. And so I encourage you always to look for God in the Bible as much as you're looking for guidance on what to do in your life. Like, look for his characteristics. And the whole book of Revelation shows how just he is. And even though it can be kind of scary to read through this stuff, he continues to remind us from the very beginning that it is done. He's already done the hard work. He is fighting our battles. All we're doing is, walking in his step and on his, for his will, basically. So just to let what he already promised happen. But if you didn't catch this, in the book of Revelation in chapter 1, there is a verse, chapter 1, verse 3, and it says, "Blessed is the one who reads aloud the words of this prophecy, and blessed are those who hear it and take to heart what is written in it, because the time is near." And so, hey, I'm here to bless. Take the blessing that the good Lord, my Father, is giving me by reading this to you, and I want to share it with you because it says you get it too when you take this reading to heart. And so it's very, very it's very simple. God always asks us to do simple things. It just takes some courage to, step out of the norm, maybe like the earthly, to share this. And so literally just listening to this is all you need to do to receive his blessing and take it to heart, which means, hey, Jesus is here for you. Jesus is here to save you. God has left a book for you to meet him. Go out there and read it. Okay. One of the 7 angels who had the 7 bowls came and said to me, "Come, I will show you the punishment of the great prostitute who sits by many waters. With her, the kings of the earth committed adultery, and the inhabitants of the earth were intoxicated with the wine of her adulteries." Then the angel carried me away in the spirit into a wilderness. There I saw a woman sitting on a scarlet beast that was covered with blasphemous names and had 7 heads and 10 horns. The woman was dressed in purple and scarlet and was glittering with gold, precious stones, and pearls. She held a golden cup in her hand, filled with abominable things, and the filth of her adulteries. The name written on her forehead was a mystery: Babylon the Great, the mother of prostitutes and of the abominations of the earth. I saw that the woman was drunk with the blood of God's holy people, the blood of those who bore testimony to Jesus. When I saw her, I was greatly astonished. Then the angel said to me, "Why are you astonished? I will explain to you the mystery of the woman and of the beast she rides, which has the 7 heads and 10 horns. The beast which you saw once was, now is not, and yet will come up out of the abyss and go to its destruction. The inhabitants of the earth, whose names have not been written in the book of life from the creation of the world, will be astonished when they see the beast, because it once was, now is not, and yet will come. This calls for a mind with wisdom. The 7 heads are 7 hills on which the woman sits. There are also 7 kings. 5 have fallen, 1 is, the other has not yet come. But when he does come, he must remain for only a little while. The beast, who once was, and now is not, is an 8th king. He belongs to the 7 and is going to his destruction. The 10 horns you saw are 10 kings who have not yet received a kingdom, but who for 1 hour will receive authority as kings, along with the beasts. They have one purpose, and will give their power and authority to the beast. They will wage war against the Lamb, but the Lamb will triumph over them, because he is Lord of lords and King of kings, and with him will be his called, chosen, and faithful followers. Then the angel said to me, "The waters you saw, where the prostitutes sit, are peoples, multitudes, nations, and languages. The beasts and the 10 horns you saw will hate the prostitute. They will bring her to ruin and leave her naked. They will eat her flesh and burn her with fire. For God has put into their hearts to accomplish his purpose by agreeing to hand over the beast with royal authority until God's words are fulfilled. The woman you saw in the great city that rules over the kings of the earth. Chapter 17. So, again, all of the stuff, that sounds terrible. I agree. Some of the stuff sounds really terrible. But what I really hear is that God is behind all of it. And God is, ultimately already solved the problem, fought the battle. Like, he's already done all of it. And hello, everybody that's here. Thank you for joining. So, again, just reading this to bring me blessing. That's what God said he is going to do when we did this, when you listen and you take it to heart, and when I read it. So I will be back for our chapter 18 tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to continuing this reading with all of you. I'm not Asian, thank you. So again, let's just focus on that. If you guys have any questions on, like, what's Jesus doing for me? How can I get to know this Jesus? If one recommendation always is to grab a Bible and just read about my God, read about your God, read about how he wants to save you and bring you into a beautiful kingdom and a beautiful family. And so, yeah, continue to listen to the word and take it to heart, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day.